Welcome to Clock It, where your opinion is what wins you the game. Today we are joined by our incredible contestants. It is Friday and they are here to win. First up, our favorite fashionista, you already know. You know her from Instagram, TikTok. Devyni is here. Help me welcome her. Hey, girl.
Hey, hey.
How you feeling?
I'm doing good. How you doing today?
I am great. You look great. I love the looks you be providing us with.
Yes.
You know?
Y'all know I gotta come and step.
You are so fashionable. And he is our favorite radio personality from iHeartRadio. Help me welcome Kelly.
Yeah, back in the building, baby.
You are back.
Corey, it's good to see you. As always.
It's good to see you. It's great to see you always. It is always a pleasure to have you here with us. Well, guys, as you know, this game is just not about getting the answers correct. You got to know what you're talking about, and more importantly, you got to clock it. So give that, actually, you know what? We ain't even going to do that. We're going to hop right into our first question. All right, here we go. First question. Who is pleading for fans to return his heart monitor that was stolen? Kelly.
Ray J.
It indeed is Ray J. Now, how was his heart monitor stolen in the first place?
Very interesting, because we spoke on this early in the week. He had a Valentine's Day show, literally on Valentine's Day last Saturday, and he comes out, he's wearing these shades, these dark shades, and through the shade, you see a little bit of blood coming down, quote unquote. And then also he takes his shirt off. There's a little bit of medical gauze and dressing there. You know, is there a heart monitor situation going on there? According to him, yes. And when he got into the crowd, when he was singing, he's saying, someone snatched his heart monitor.
This is wild. Take a look at Ray J's plea to get the heart monitor back.
Every time I do One Wish, I try to jump out in the crowd and touch the people and sing the song with the people, because without the people and without the fans, without the people coming to the show, we're nothing, right? So I always want to go to the crowd. I always want to touch the people. Unfortunately, as it got crazy going in the back under the tunnel, somebody snatched my heart monitor off. If you have the heart monitor, just let us know how we can get it back, if possible, because I need it for analytics. It's important. If not, they'll put another heart monitor on me, but I don't have no data for the past 2 weeks.
How do we know that Ray J isn't trolling? Because, I mean, let's just talk about it. He has a trajectory of doing that. And then I can't really tell anymore if he's serious, if he's playing. Devyni, your thoughts, please.
So my thoughts are, he loves the drama and the antics. So I feel like something may be wrong, but he is milking it dry.
For
He
sure.
is going to take it to 1,000. So I think that's what we have going on here. I pray that he is well, but he's definitely milking it.
What did Ray J's ex-wife have to say about the blood coming down as a tear?
See, this kind of makes me go with Devyni here, because at first I'm thinking he's completely trolling, but even she was on his side and defended Ray J, saying that there are some health issues occurring. So I'm like, I feel like she wouldn't troll with him, I would hope, you know what I mean? So, you know what, I still think, even though there is something wrong, he's playing it up to the umpteenth degree, as Devyni said.
18th degree is absolutely right. How much of a cash reward should he be giving for this heart monitor?
Honey, if it was up to me, I don't know. Let's get $100. $100
is a wild, Devyni.
I can't with
Devyni,
this.
I'll be like, yo, you want it back? 6,000.
I mean, I guess if I have the heart monitor, let's up the ante.
Okay, because $100 is crazy. Ain't nobody giving that thing back for $100. I'm just saying.
And that's my point. I'm not giving it back.
Right. All right, Kelly, 100 points you have on the board. Devyni, you are at 0. We got more questions. Let's keep it rolling. Who is following in her dad's footsteps in signing with Gamma? Devyni.
Northwest.
It indeed is Northwest. Now, what is Gamma and why is she signing with them?
So Gamma is a multimedia company, a record company, a tech company that Kanye's actually signed with and releasing his new album, re-releasing his album through.
Yeah.
So she's definitely following in his footsteps there.
What is Northwest's new song titled, and when was it released, Kelly?
It was released, what was it, last week, February 6th. It's called like Piercing on My Hands, because she literally has like multiple piercings on this side of her hand.
Yeah.
And she's been, look, there it is right there. You can hear it. Hey, little jam right there, but now following in Ye's footsteps, doing her own artist thing this time. Not just, in the background or as a featured artist. She has her own deal now.
Yes, she does. Let's take a listen to North's brand new song.
Piercing on my hand, the other holding bands. No friends, just fancy, wanna understand. Shopping in Japan, that's where I always stand. Went to school for 2 days, then I got banned. Skipping school, yeah, I do that on.
Hey, what we think? It's a bop? Is it a bop? You like it, Devyni?
It's cute.
Okay.
It's
It got a little bounce to it. She said, went to Japan, then went back to school, and I got banned. Okay. They banned you from school, Northwest?
I know, and it's like, why are we rapping about this, North? Like, come on, girl.
She said, this is
What
my
else
real
does she have
life.
to rap
You know?
Okay, that is true. What else does she have to rap about? I would hope something positive. I don't know if we necessarily want to rap about skipping school and getting banned, but hey, North, do your thing, girl. You're doing big things, I guess. All right, guys, let's keep it rolling.
guess.
Next question it is. Who believes this might be the last generation of real actors? Tap, tap, tap in.
We swear we know this.
Okay,
one.
we're gonna say whoever raised their hands first. Go. All right,
That was
Devyni, it was you.
man.
Ice-T.
It was
I'm
indeed
so sick right now.
Ice-T. You are absolutely correct. Now, why does Ice-T believe this?
So, in the industry, the movie acting industry, the execs are actually talking about how to incorporate AI more into, I guess, making movies and television more efficient. And so he is, leaning towards the fact that we may not have real actors as we continue to incorporate AI more and more.
Yeah, and the way that I see things going, I have to agree with him. Do you, Kelly?
Yeah, actually. And at first I thought it was like the old man on the porch, like, nah, all this stuff. Ice-T has a very good resume of kind of being ahead of things. And he's right in this case because, yeah, a lot of people are currently and will continue to lose jobs, specifically in that industry because they're trying to streamline everything. Make things quicker and all that. Do I agree with him saying like this is the last generation of great actors? I don't think so at all because the human soul means something.
Yeah.
Like you can have all this AI stuff, even AI music, and a lot of people don't listen to it because it doesn't come from us. So
Yeah.
I don't agree with that, but I see what he's saying.
Yeah, and we have to remember God created us for that exact reason, right?
That's
so that
right.
we can be creative and use the gifts that he gave us. Now, are there any jobs that is not a threat to AI?
Oh yeah, like healthcare, obviously, like doctors, things of that nature.
Okay, great point.
I would say like a physical manual labor, things of that nature. I know you have like AI bots that are going out there, but that's completely different. I don't think AI is coming for those sort of jobs at all.
Very true. Devyni, on a daily, how much are you using AI?
Whew.
On a daily, I might use AI probably every other day, to be honest. Like, it's my assistant.
That's a good
I
way to put
answer
it.
all the questions. Like, I ask all the questions, she answers, she gets me together. I
Let's go.
answer she. So yeah, I use AI pretty frequently, but I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I feel like we can use it for the enhancements and to make things more efficient. I don't want it replacing people and
Right.
actors and things like that. Like, I feel like it'll turn into a crazy movie if we do that.
It definitely would turn into a crazy movie amongst some other things because I feel like there is no limits and no boundaries once you start doing things like that. All right, guys. Well, this is our very last question that we are advancing on in round one. So here we go. Who is saying his post? Who is being accused of having a burner X account? Kelly.
Kevin Durant.
It indeed
Kevin Durant.
is Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
You are absolutely correct. Now, why are people accusing this man of having a burner account?
So this man, during All-Star Weekend, by the way, a whole bunch of stuff comes out, some screenshots of a account, which may or may not be Kevin Durant, it is, in a whole group chat just talking about other players around the league who are his teammates or even outside of his team, just overall just trashing a lot of people. And the way that it sounds, he's saying a lot of mannerisms that KD uses also. So he's trying to duck it. But it's his. I'm telling you, it's his.
I think a lot of people are thinking the same thing. What is the name of this account and what do they post, Devyni?
Is it like How High 77?
Yeah.
Something like that. Ciao.
And what? Right, and we know, well, I mean, it's been rumored that he is a smoker.
Well, and that's the thing too, because you have like the handle, but then also like the name is like Get Off My Blankington, fill in the blank, you know what I'm talking about. And that's 100% something that's right down KD's alley in terms of what he would say, you know?
All right, well, let's take a look at KD being asked about said X account.
Kevin, there was allegations over the All-Star break that you used a burner account to disparage current and former teammates. The handle for the burner was at GetHigher77. Is that your account? Did you send the messages?
I know you gotta ask these questions, but I'm not here to get into Twitter nonsense. I'm just here to focus on the season, keep it pushing. But I know I get you guys ask those questions.
Did you talk about it all with your teammates?
My teammates know what it is. We've been locked in the whole season. Enjoyed our break. Had a great practice today. Looking forward to the road trip.
Now, Kevin never flat out denied that, you know, this wasn't his account. So is it possible that it belongs to him, Devyni?
Yes.
It's his.
I believe it's his.
We all have
He
the
did
same
not say
consensus.
no.
Okay, we all are thinking the exact same thing. This is his account. He got caught, but man, what a crazy way to talk smack to your team about your teammates. You don't have like a girlfriend you can pillow talk to, or even a homeboy you can call and vent to. You gotta go on social media and vent about these people.
And imagine, by the way, finding out about this at the All-Star game. A lot of the individuals he was talking about, he's playing with in the game, and it's just like awkward.
Very, very awkward. But he says his teammates know what it is. So, hey, if they know, we got to be cool with it. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of round one of Clock It. And it has been a competitive game so far. Now, it is Friday. The weekend is amongst us. Devyni, what you getting into this weekend?
Ooh, I'm doing a little shopping. I have some clients that I'm working with, so it's very exciting. And then me and my daughter are probably going to try a new restaurant or something. We like that kind of thing.
I love trying a new restaurant. My favorite pastime is eating. I love to do that.
That's right.
Girl.
Any plans for the weekend you got?
Got a couple things to do with iHeart. There's a big music festival in Eatonville,
Dope.
Droville Music Festival going on. Shout out to Dro. It's going to be a great time tomorrow on Saturday. And then Sunday, just chilling with the family.
We love all of this chilling with the family.
Yes.
Listen, I'm a person who needs an unhealthy amount of alone time. So I like to lock myself in my home and just have my weekend to myself. I'm doing so much throughout the week. So I'm looking forward to doing absolutely nothing.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's kick this thing off. Round two, first question is coming at you right now. Who is saying his post about Tory Lanez and Rock Nation was satire? Devyni.
DJ Vlad.
It indeed was DJ Vlad. Now, what did Vlad say in his original post that has him backtracking?
Okay, so he said that Rock Nation was paying him to say that Megan was shot, and then that Jay-Z was paying Trump. Child.
Not to pardon Tory.
not to pardon Tory. So it was saying, you know, and then you want to double back.
Conspiracy.
Yes. Kelly, there's a bunch of things that DJ Vlad was over there saying. Was there any more that she possibly left out?
A whole bunch of conspiracy theories. I mean, that was a lot of them. The one that killed me was that Jay specifically paid the judges and the jury to get Tory locked up.
Yes.
Oh.
And like, okay, he says all that. But then also one of the things that he mentioned is that Jay did a verse for his grandson's upcoming album. Jay does not have a grandson. So just from that, when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, this is nonsense. But obviously, it's spun out of control, literally millions upon millions of impressions. And it's like, you know what you're doing, Vlad. Come on.
Yeah, 100%. Now, how did social media respond to this, Devyni?
Child, they were in a frenzy, honey. They were telling him, they believed it. Which he was trying to say like, oh, you know, I was just trolling. Y'all believe anything. Honey, you put it on the internet.
Right. Why do we have
like
reason to believe that you are lying? What was Vlad's reasoning for even making this post, Kelly?
His reasoning is that anybody is going to jump on sensational things like that for no reason. But as you're saying, it's like, okay, I understand you're trying to do like this social experiment or however you want to put it. But you're someone who has built a platform for decades, someone that certain people trust, but they know your name. When you tweet something like that, of course, people are going to, a percentage of people are going to take you seriously.
Yeah.
So you got what you wanted, I guess? Congratulations.
Yeah, it's a weird way to get what you want and to be flexing, but hey, it is what it is. We are living in times where people will literally do any and everything for a clout. Let's keep it rolling, guys. The next question is on the way. Who crashed their custom Hummer truck? Kelly.
LaMelo Ball.
It indeed was him. How did this crash happen?
Man, I think that boy was distracted while driving, man. He was texting his son because he's driving his tricked out Hummer, which by the way is raised, so it's bigger than, look at it right there. You see the video, swerves onto oncoming traffic, boom, hits him. The whole wheel, by the way, that left side front wheel completely comes off. It's like, what are we doing, dog? What are we doing?
Yeah,
Look at that.
If you look at that video right now, why does it look like the car is made out of Legos? Like, how did it just come apart that way? Definitely, it's a Hummer. Like, Hummers are supposed to be like, almost like Ford.
Exactly.
Tough. That was like a Lego put together truck. What is happening? Why did that happen?
I don't even know, but it looks like that Kia gave that Hummer a run for its money, because what is going on here? I guess he did too much to it.
But that goes into it because you think of a Hummer, it's supposed to be this big tank of a truck, and he raised it, so that's more revealing the bottom axle and all that. So when the car comes in, beep, knocks it completely off. It's like, he's not getting that truck because it's, this big tank type thing. Look at it again. Look, beep, hits it right there and it comes off.
I mean, even the wheel was like a Lego part. What is happening? I know that he got a lot of customizations done to this truck. So do we think it was the customizations that made this happen? Like, maybe there's different parts that were put on to give it this look?
I think so, 100%. Because you look at it, it's custom damn near the whole way through, right?
What were some of the customizations, though?
Yeah, new wrap, as I mentioned, it was raised up a little bit, new interior, like this orange and black smooth interior, LED lights. He did all the bells and whistles on it. But it's crazy with him specifically because there's been footage of him leaving games when they're at home in Charlotte, and he's speeding off. Mind you, there's fans trying to see their favorite players. He's speeding off. He's running through red lights. So this isn't the first time we've seen this sort of reckless driving for LaMelo. And fortunately for here, nobody got injured. But who's to say the next time someone might not?
Yeah. You are absolutely correct, because that is wild. You driving this Lego truck and it falling apart this way, sir.
And then fleeing the scene.
I'm trying to tell you, like, the driving is not up to par, the car is not up to par. You got to pick a struggle. You can't have both, Melo. That's all I'm saying. 300 points both of you have on the board right now, making it a tie between the both of you. Let's break this tie by advancing on to our next question. Who is remorseful after mispronouncing a player's name at the NFL honors? Kelly.
Drewski.
It indeed was Drewski. Now, should Drewski have practiced this player's name prior to this announcement?
Yes, 100%. And I understand the conversation that he's a comedian. There's a reason why they brought him there, right? For that sort of comedic relief. But it's the NFL honors. Yeah. Jackson Smith and Jigba's winning a big award, and you crushed his moment by mispronouncing his name. And then you're going to drop the N-bomb towards the end, like playing around with it. Time and place for everything. I know you were a comedian, but that was not the time nor place to do that.
Yeah. Let's take a listen to Drewski on CBS Mornings recounting how he feels about that moment.
There was the NFL honors announcement of Jackson Smith and Jigba getting the Offensive Player of the Year, and the mispronunciation of his name.
For sure.
And people looked at you.
Which, by the way, isn't the easiest name to pronounce.
It's not the easiest
no,
name.
for sure. But Drew,
I know you know sports.
No, I just, I like to mess around. And, sometimes you could go too far. I even hit him up and I
okay. I don't think most people.
I reached out, and congratulations to him, the team on the Super Bowl. I think that was an amazing thing, and I didn't get no response back, but I tried. But I tried.
He left him on red. Wow. So after he sees this clip, do you think that he'll possibly reach out to Drewski, Devyni?
No, not at all. I don't think so. Why? You did wrong. I mean, I wouldn't. Sorry, Drewski. You faux pas.
I just feel like in a moment that should have been about me, it wasn't a way to redirect the attention to yourself and, do what you did. But also, Tiffany Haddish had the same situation that happened. She mispronounced someone's name as well. So my thought kind of is, Is it just them providing like comedic relief in moments that are kind of so serious? What do you think, Kelly?
I don't think so. Like, we've been in that position where, you know, you're either somewhere in public, you're speaking to someone, but either way, you want to get their names right. And we mentioned before just how pivotal this award show was. You need to understand who's going to be the winner, how to pronounce their name. I'm surprised that the production didn't have like the how to say it in front of them. The phonetic. There you go. The phonetic sounding out, because, you know, as you mentioned, instead of Mike Vrabel for the New England Patriots coach, she said Mike Verbal. And it just makes us as a community look crazy. Like, we got to get it together.
No offense, but Tiffany Haddish doesn't seem like reading is her strong suit to begin with. So this is probably something she should have definitely, you know, practiced over and over before going out there. That's all I'm saying. All right, Kelly, 400 points you have. You have broken the tie. Devyni, you're still at 300. Let's keep it rolling to our next question. Who is trolling Jim Jones for allegedly getting evicted from his studio? Kelly.
50 Cent.
It indeed is 50 Cent. I don't know how he got a hold of this video, but take a look.
Oh, Lord. 50.
There's a video of Jim Jones kicking in the door of what seems like him getting an eviction and him not being able to use the key to get back in because he's been evicted and they've changed the locks. And he's literally kicking in the door. Now, why is 50 allegedly saying that Jim was evicted? Kelly?
So there's been some developments here, by the way, we need to discuss. But originally, he got the footage. Mind you, it was the day prior that the situation happened. So he has this footage of Jim trying to kick down the doors in the studio because apparently he was evicted. The first thing you saw there was an eviction notice with Jim Jones' name on it, and he's trolling him because of that. But Koi, a couple hours ago, 50 put another post up of him arm in arm with someone else. He's like, hey, this is a picture of me and my partner. We own that building that you're at, Jim.
Wow.
Which makes so much sense because in that post, he also showed more. Look, there's the picture or the video. They show more security footage of this same thing from different angles, different instances. So it seems like 50 is co-owner of that same place that Jim Jones is renting out.
Now, this is my type of petty, I have to say. Like, I'm going to go buy the building of my rival, and I'm going to make sure you get evicted and locked out. And I'm going to make sure I get the security footage to put it on social media to show you that I own the building.
But doesn't it make sense? Because the past couple months, there have been so much, like, behind-the-scenes information coming out that people thought Jim had, like, a mole in his camp. 50's like, actually, I've been co-owner of this thing the whole time, and I got the security footage. I've been watching.
I love how he sat on this information, though, and rated to the last minute to tell us, because to your point, there was a lot of speculation going around like, yo, it's a mole in your camp, what's going on, your people aren't solid, and then boom, he dropped this bomb on us.
King of petty. King.
My type of petty. I'm not gonna hold you. This is the type of petty I like. I'm here for it. Well, guys, we are embarking on our very last question in round 2 of Clock It, so here we go. Last question. Which African-American agriculture scientist was known as the Peanut Man? Devyni.
George Washington Carver.
It indeed was George Washington Carver. Tell us more about this amazing, incredible man.
So he is a scientist. He actually is one of the first people I remember learning about in school when it comes to Black history. But he had so many advancements when it came to the peanut, the soybean, I think sweet potatoes, and he was able to help farmers and sharecroppers really up their land and get the most out of it. And I think he came up with like over hundreds of inventions between all of those different, the soybean, the sweet potato, and the peanut to help just society as in general. So he's amazing.
He is incredible. To your point, like you said, he was one of the first people I learned about. I feel like you have your staple people, right? There's Rosa Parks, there's Martin Luther King, there's George Washington Carver. These are the type of people that we are learning about because they had such an imprint when it comes to Black history and Black culture. And because of them, a lot of the advancements we have today that people have no clue about, these are the people who paved the way to make it possible for us. So love, love, love to see it. All right, guys, well, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Clock It. And what do you know? Kelly is today's winner. He's the one leaving here with the crown, or should I say the clock. He's leaving here today with our clock. He's going to get crowned with this Clock It chain.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay, I see you looking good, looking great. We love to see it. And as always, Devyni, it is a pleasure to have you here with us. Kelly, thank you for doing your thing. To our viewers at home, you know we are back on Monday, same time, same place for another episode of Clock It.
That's right. Tune in. Come on, this is what it's about. You see this?